So the topic at hand is called combined rate of doing work. Okay, every person's does work in his or her own pace, in his or her own rate. Okay, now when you try to combine two individuals that performs or does work in different rates, you will see it becomes a different thing altogether. Okay, now and again, if two persons are performing a work differently, it takes them more time to finish the work compared to when both of them are doing it together, provided that everything remains the same or everything remains equal. Now take a clear picture at this given problem here, and it says that John can paint a house in 6 days, while Mary can paint the same house in 10 days. If they work together, how many days will it take them to finish the same work if everything remains same? By the word everything remains same implies that John will continue to work at the same rate he used to work when he is doing the work separately, and Mary will continue to work at the same rate if she's doing the work separately. Now this time around, two individuals that performs work at different rates are now to come together to perform the same work. You will see that the number of days it will take them should reduce. That is one thing you need to know here. And you see that rate of doing work, the rate at which one does work is R. Let us use R to represent the rate at which one does work. The rate at which one does work times the work times the time taken to do the work will give us the total work that person will produce. This should be at your fingertips, that your rate of work multiplied by the time it took you in doing a given work should be equivalent to the work you produce. Let's say your rate of doing work is 1/2, and you did a work in 2 hours, for instance. Okay, the work you will produce will be 2 cancelled 2, will just be 1. Do you understand it now? So the rate of doing work multiplied by the time taken to do the given work will give us the work you've produced. That is the fact you need to know here. Now, because two persons are combining to perform this work, it means that work done by John plus work done by Mary is equivalent to the total work done. The work done by John plus the work done by Mary is equal to the total work done. What is the work done by John? John does or did his one work in 6 days. Therefore, the rate John does work is 1/6, because he finishes the work in 6 days. His rate will be 1/6. Multiply by the time it took him to do the work. The time taken to do the work, let's say it's T, plus Mary's work. Mary's rate is 10. That is 1/10. He does 1/10. 1/10 times the time T also, because we are assuming that both of them are starting at the same time and they are ending at the same time since they are working together. This will now be equivalent to the total work done. So we now have 1 times T will give us T/6, plus 1 times T here again is T/10 equals the work done. Now let us assume that the total work done is a complete work, painting a house. So this work done should be equal to 1. They painted a complete house. So now you find the LCM of 6 and 10. The LCM of 6 and 10 should be 30. Now 30 divided by 6 is 5, and 5 times T is 5T, plus 30 divided by 10 is 3. 3 times T is 3T, equals 1. This one can be seen as 1 over 1. Now 5t plus 3t is equivalent to 8t all over 30 equals 1 all over 1. Then cross multiply. If I cross multiply 8t with times 1, I'll have 8t equals 30 times 1 is 30. Therefore, I will divide both sides by 8, the coefficient of t. I will say over 8 here. Now, when you have 30 divided by 8, like I'm having here, that is the time it will take them to finish the work if they are to work together. This is the same thing as 15 over 4. And 15 over 4 will give us 3 whole number, 3 over 4 days. 3 whole number, 3 over 4 days. Or you call it 3.75 days. This is now not up to 4 days, very close to 4 days, because we are having 3 whole number, 3 over 4. This is the combined rate at which, if they work together, they will finish the same work that took them individually 6 days and 10 days to perform. So I decided to worry you a bit by solving this problem at this given time. Kindly share this video.